Give me my theme music.
Want you to follow me anyway.
You got too much drama. Say that drama for your mama.
Keep that riffraff off my timeline. You and everybody you in cahoots with can unfollow me. Follow us.
Period. On all of them, okay? All social media. Unfollow me. It'll never get old.
It'll never get old. I'm so glad you did that. I'm so glad you didn't hold back.
I was sitting here thinking the whole time, like, you know how when seasons of shows or whatever progress, they like change up their theme song or whatever. Like, would we ever change ours?
Yeah, but like Power, but you know,
that didn't work out.
That didn't work out. Yeah, I was like, ooh, no,
that didn't work out.
Give it back to Joe.
I'm glad they listened to the people though.
They did,
because Freedom did do that with Shower Down.
Make Shower Down great again.
Yeah.
He made both of them.
Bring it back.
He made both.
I like all of them, but Shower Down just got something.
Shower Down made me want to jump in the aisles. Okay?
Yeah, Shower Down. It's a knocker because I even listened to it in the car a lot.
Yeah,
man, yes. Yeah. And sometimes if I just need a little pick me up on the way to the hospital, it's like, you know what, Lord,
shower down.
Shower down. Because now I got to go here. I got to act up.
That's just something. Oh, we should do something with Shower Down in the background. Never mind. Let me stop.
You know what? We could because we shouldn't get in trouble for copyright or anything. I don't think
that's a bad.
I mean, we know the.
Yeah,
we know the owner,
and we went flesh, so I'm the owner.
The Lord came straight to Jonathan on that one.
We won.
He dropped that in his spirit. Personally,
he hit that. He need to do something with Fred Hammond because now I had that hurt that tiny desk. I'm like, you need to figure something out with Fred Hammond because with all his music, I went down a rabbit hole after listening to Tiny Desk.
Do you know I met him and I took a picture with him?
I remember that.
But he was a little like, girl, move around. like when I was a kid, you know, we listened to, I was like, I used to listen to all your stuff. You know, I'm over here like fangirling hard.
I mean, you've seen him and Kirk and David and Tamala, like they always kind of circulate through.
Yeah, they be around.
Through the churches in the Metroplex. So you haven't seen them. Well, you know,
I saw him at. So I saw that. So there's a man named Paul Ritter. He does like healthy food stuff. Him and Fred collaborated to do a tea, but he pretty much used Fred's name on it, you know, to get it out there.
Yeah.
So during the pandemic, they were like, when it was kind of, you know, easing up, they were like, hey, come to Manna Juice Store in Mansfield. And they said Fred Hammond's, they're promoting a new tea with Paul Ritter. So I was like, I'm pulling up because it's Fred Hammond. I'll buy tea.
It's Fred.
But I'm pulling up for Fred.
Yeah.
So I pull up. Fred got his mask on. You know, people are over there kind of chatting. And I'm like, hey, Fred.
What's up, Unc?
And he turned around.
Keep it real casual.
My friend was like, can she get a picture? And he was like, yeah. I was like, this ain't exactly how I imagined this was going to go.
I thought you'd be a little bit more excited.
Yeah, I was like,
let people
praise him.
Yes.
You know? I said, I mean, this is, you know, because you're a kid, you like, if I meet him. Because we went to his concert at Six Flags, and my dad took us to his concert when we were younger. Because we were like, Fred Hammond performing and Mary. So at Six Flags, we watched his whole concert at Six Flags. Mind you, as a kid, who gonna sit there through a
I'm gonna go to the rides, okay?
Yes.
But Fred make you sit and listen.
Yes, and so you know, it was a little disappointing.
He said, "Don't get around."
Hey, okay, don't take my thoughts.
I'm gonna post a picture, y'all. I'm gonna post a picture, y'all, and we had our masks on, so you.
I remember that.
Oh, you see your eyes?
You had like a twist out or something, right?
Well, 2 twists probably in my hair in the ponytail.
I remember the picture.
But yeah, Fred was like, all right, girl, let's get this going and get out my face.
Oh, dang.
But anyway, I still love you, Fred. I still love you.
I love his music. And that is all right. I was just saying I love that Tiny Desk. And it was playing repeat for me.
At the reunion tour or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sure did.
We just saw him again.
He sure was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Calendra's still a little salty about it.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing though, not really about that, but sometimes in concert what I noticed, because I saw him in 2022 and I saw him again at the reunion tour. he was getting pretty much other people to sing for him, for the most part. And I'm like, I want to see you or listen to you.
Yeah.
Even on a Tiny Desk, he had them backup dudes. Mm-hmm. But he still sang more on Tiny Desk than he did in the concerts.
Because what's the group called?
Commissioned?
Yeah. Yeah. They always there, right?
I don't remember them being at the concert.
They weren't there?
But he always get young people, like young guys to sing stuff. Or he'll do his newer stuff and he had a young guy on it. So I don't know, maybe it's a health thing.
Yeah, because he sat.
He's like 60 something though. Like
probably 70 now.
Yeah. No, he's 60 something. He
is he? Well, he ain't got no excuse. But anyway, his daughter also, she was on there. Did you know?
His daughter's on there.
I had no idea because they were saying that him and his daughter, like, they didn't have a good relationship before.
His daughter sing?
She was the one on the Tiny Desk.
Yeah, she's on the Tiny Desk.
I didn't know she sang, but apparently everybody's daughter sings.
I don't think I've ever watched the Tiny Desk.
Because Joe's daughter was in his background vocalist.
What? Joe's background.
They were trash.
Girl. It was like, Joe, you carried them. You carried
him. He didn't even need them.
You didn't need them, Joe. You didn't need them, Joe.
Because I said that, and then I saw people in the comments talking about it too. I said, okay, I'm not the only one.
Yeah, I'm not the only one. I was like, I know, I love listening to music, so I know, I know what it's supposed to sound.
Where did you watch Tiny Desks?
On YouTube.
I see like the little clips here and there. Oh,
yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's NPR, Tiny Desk, but I love it. I listen to Eve's because Eve is like my girl.
Yeah, but Kiara's girl.
I saw little clip. I see little clips. I've never like actually watched one.
YouTube, their YouTube channel.
Okay, okay, good to know.
It's awesome.
Yeah, but yeah, y'all. I don't know how we got here. Shower down, Fred Hammond.
Yeah, shower down, Fred Hammond.
But we just opened it up. That's my Fred Hammond story.
Clearly, I was just saying it was some good music that was had because I was worshiping from top to bottom. It was so good.
Yeah, I had turned it on with Judea the other day, and we had it on, and then Marvin Sapp came on after Fred. Marvin Sapp is a great performer.
He really is.
Like every concert of his that I've been to, like he's like the best on the lineup. As far as. Fred.
You ever been to Chosen Vessel?
Well, I see you got your preference, girl.
No, but
she gonna keep reading because Fred.
As far as singers, I love Fred. But like in concert, is like he kind of like whatever. I've already made it. I ain't got to prove myself. I got other people singing for me.
He sat almost the whole time he was up there.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry, y'all.
But I've never been to Chosen Vessel. I almost was gonna go a few years ago, but.
I want to go one Sunday just to see what it's like.
It's crazy because it's just right there too.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't live out here. So.
We know. You're a Las Colinas girlie.
Yeah, exactly.
We get it. Murderworth girl now.
Who girl? And the power be going out all the time over here. What is the deal?
You on the old grid.
It's like the 5th time since I've been living here. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah. But anyway, what we came here to talk to y'all about today.
Yes, we talking about health.
No, we talking
about health today.
Health.
Unfollow medical advice.
Yeah, unfollow that medical device.
It's unfollow everything. Unfollow everything.
Yes. And like at this big grown age at 36, like, what are we doing? How are we picking our providers? How are we taking information in from our providers, right? Like, are we self-diagnosing? Are we Googling? Are we using Chad to diagnose ourselves? Like all of the above. All of the above. Because I do use Chad sometimes, but
all the time.
Me too. When I was pregnant, all the time.
Yeah, that WebMD. Well, but before Chad, it was WebMD.
Because Chad go to WebMD, so we good.
Yeah, and we'll cite his source.
We just skip the middleman at this point.
Yeah,
so he plagiarized, we plagiarized.
Okay.
Period. Because but actually asking y'all, like, when did y'all start kind of paying attention to like insurance and like what your what your coverage is? Because I'm not gonna lie, when I first got my big girl job, everything cheap because I need most of my check.
Oh yeah,
I need most of my check. So
Brittany out of pocket maximum was
$1
million a year.
Because I was coasting on my mom's insurance for a minute until they was like, okay, get your big grown self. Yeah. And then that's when I had to go ahead and do the full coverage, PPO, all the things.
Open enrollment.
Yeah, I just saw a big dip in my check. Big dip.
Man, that used to make me so mad.
I'm like, I don't even go to the doctor that much.
Yeah.
And now realizing like, fool, you supposed to go to the doctor.
You supposed to go that much.
Every 6 months, you're supposed to get your dental.
But I still feel like we don't get our money's worth. Like,
we don't.
Checkups and stuff from what we pay.
Yeah, that is true. So, that is true.
I guess they got to make their money somehow.
Yeah.
Exactly. You mean... hospitals. I remember, like, I don't know, my little card says like the copay if you had an ER visit is like, I remember at one point it said like $1,000. I was like, I'm not ever going to the ER. But now it's like 100. But still, it's still a lot.
It's still a lot.
Yeah. You know what? I hate when they're like, oh, since you didn't have this last year, you don't qualify to get it. For example, I was going to sign up for the Aflac hospital indemnity, and I was already pregnant. And they were like, well, you would have had to have it also the prior year to be able to get your money. Because I signed up for it, and they gave me a call, and they're like, I'm sorry, you don't qualify. I said, oh, go ahead and remove that, because I'm not paying for that.
Get it off.
And short-term disability, like, thank God.
Yeah.
Like, when I got married, I started doing it because my job doesn't do paid maternity leave. So I was like, I was told to do short-term disability. And so I was like, well, just in case we have any slip-ups, let me go ahead and just pay this little 30 cents per paycheck for short-term disability. Glad I did. Because if I didn't, then I wouldn't have gotten paid anything.
Right. Wow.
That's, past pregnancy. So
yeah.
Just so you know, anyone who is out there, sign up for that short-term disability.
Yeah. Sign up. Read.
I didn't start paying attention until I had kids, until I had Haven, because when the medical bill, I was like, how much is all of this? Like, wait, how much? She got to go to the doctor. She got to go to the doctor like every month.
Right.
What is this?
Because you got the hospital, you got to have. They won't let you at the hospital if you didn't make an appointment for your child to go to the pediatrician.
Oh wow!
Yes. They wouldn't let me leave unless I did. Did you do every 5 minutes? Did you make the appointment?
Yep.
I said, oh no, hold on, let me go ahead and do it.
They want to make sure that baby got the best chance at life. Make sure you schedule. Never mind, are you coming? Just schedule it, please.
Another thing to know: you gotta get on the phone and do open enrollment again to add your child.
Yeah, but it's like
you can do it anytime
during
the year, right? Whenever you have your baby,
you got 60 days.
Yeah,
And I just found that
60 days from the day she was born.
That's accurate.
Because I get my pediatrician bill for her. I'm like, how come I owe this much money? Apparently, my insurance expired for her, and I thought she was already on my insurance because I got on my card on my app and it had her name on there. And I said, well, she already on there. Nope, you got to call them and do a whole thing.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
So I got to talk to HR tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Can y'all
pay
make
attention
a special
to that.
Circumstance?
I think we're giving some nuggets because
Yeah. I mean, I like because insurance ain't my thing. So
yeah,
I work in healthcare, but that ain't revenue cycle ain't my business.
Insurance is a scam.
Yeah, it's a scam that Todd set up.
Yes, a scheme. It's a scheme. It's a scam. All the above.
Yeah, but I had asked that because as adults, like we're the new grown-ups out here in these streets.
Unfortunately.
And
I can't believe it.
Like, thinking about all the the notices that I would get to say, hey, this is a declaration of your benefits and all the things, because I'm quick to throw extra junk mail in the trash. I'm like, let me look at this.
I actually open them now. I actually open them. I'd be verifying, like, wait, did we really go to the doctor this time?
You should.
Yeah,
you should.
Because we got 4 kids on there, so I'd be like, wait, who's this one for?
And I heard they be making mistakes. So
they do.
They
do.
Yeah.
And doctors be holding your money. Sometimes the insurance has already reimburse them for something you've paid and they owe you money. A dental bill, I don't remember which kid it was, but one of my kids went to the dentist and I had to pay like $1,200. We have really good dental insurance. I can't remember why I had to pay $1,200. Well, they didn't tell me that insurance paid them and that I was supposed to get a check back, and then insurance gave them the check, so I had to go pick it up from them.
Lord.
I was like, what is this? Like, this is crazy.
See, they be getting people.
Yeah.
Even with me, when I was going to the OB when I was pregnant, so since my job switched from Blue Cross to United, there was some period in there where my insurance was stalling.
Yeah.
So I go to OB one time and her receptionist was like, hey, you have a balance. I said,
balance where?
Oh, how much? $838. I said, since when? I've never been charged to come here. And she was like, She's like, well, you can do a payment plan. I said, right now I'm gonna do a payment plan, because she was like, it's due right before you have your baby. I said, I'm gonna do a payment plan for now. She said, yeah, call your insurance and just to make sure. So I called the insurance. I think it might have been more, because I was able to get refunded $838.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
And I use that HSA like crazy. And my mom, that's who I was depending on. Like you said, when you got older in age, of course, you get your own insurance. My mom always had good HSA.
Man.
Yep.
Mom had great insurance.
Yep.
Okay, great insurance, great policy, great plan. Didn't have to worry about nothing.
All
my appointments, all I had to do was schedule. I remember going to the front desk. Am I good? Am I clear? Yep. all right, I'm out the door. Nowadays, like, I'm like, what part of the game is this? Like, where I owe money.
Right.
Where I owe money. You want to apply for care credit? No.
That
I don't want to pay at all.
I don't care enough to care credit.
That happened with Haven. They put me on a payment plan for like $2,600. I had no clue. Haven was already born. I want to say she was like 6-8 months, somewhere around there. And I get a call saying, hey, we have a check for you. And I'm like, okay, it was my OB. And I was like, how much is it? She was like, it's like $2,600. Why? Why are y'all just now telling me this? I'm a new mom. Mm-hmm. I need this. I need these coins. Why was I paying this?
I need that money.
They don't be.
Set it off.
I need that.
No, set it off up in here. That's why people set it off.
Yeah. That's why people.
Yep.
Listen.
John Q.
Listen.
You my hero.
That's why. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I work from
And that
home.
man that killed the United CEO, Kiera told me why. I never knew why.
I never knew why.
He had a kind of situation like on John Q. Like he needed his insurance didn't get approved to get, was it his legs? Like something was wrong with his legs and they denied his insurance or something like that. He needed some major surgery.
He was still able to go shoot somebody. Mm-hmm. Y'all better quit sleeping on people.
He needed to make Kiera. So with the situation with my dad, Kiera is like, see, she's like, see, that's why that man. And we ain't condoning violence on this podcast,
but
she said, see, that's why that man handled up on that CEO from United Healthcare.
We're condoning understanding,
right?
Because sometimes at this big age, it do be making sense.
What I need from you,
it do be
is
making
sense. But we need that copay shortened. Matter of fact, make it zero.
We need that family out of pocket deductible.
Family to feed.
That family to feed out of pocket maximum. We need that to go down. It go up every year.
Listen, I'm only $300 away from my out of pocket maximum. I've already hit my deductible because of having gestational diabetes.
Yeah.
Going to them maternal fetal medicine specialists.
Yeah.
Like $1,200 per appointment.
Oh Lord.
So, I got my hospital bill from delivering the baby and it was like $7,000. Then it was an anesthesia bill.
Anesthesia ain't no joke.
$3,000.
It ain't no joke.
And I was
and
like,
insurance be like, you got that.
Yeah, I thought that was covered because, they covered my hospital bill. Mm-hmm. Nope, I got to pay that.
Anesthesia, because anesthesiologists don't like work for the hospital, right, Brittany? They like have their own practice. They're like subcontracted, I guess. Mm-hmm. So insurance is not like in network or something.
I got that bill.
Oh yeah. You'd be so mad all them bills come separate. You'd be like, wait a minute.
Separately,
everything happened at the hospital. Be like, yep, but the doctor, he is his own entity. And anesthesia, they're their own. And then you got your hospital hotel bill for every night and all the things that come along with that.
I said, get me up out of here.
I said, well,
y'all not about to tax me.
I ain't got to be here. And when they told me that I had to be there for 5, I was there for 5 days.
That's
I've
a long
never been in the
time.
hospital. Yeah, because they were like C-section. There was like C-section. You got to be here for 3 days. My doctor said, my OB said, you got to be here for 3. I said 3 days.
Your OB got money on that third day.
Put something on it.
Because 2 days should have been the max.
I'm about to rise on the third day. Do you hear me?
Pack my bag. I'm going home.
She said, y'all make her real comfortable.
Pack it up.
Because y'all paying for my kids' college fund with this third day.
But she came by every day and checked on me.
She was sweet.
Yeah.
She was really nice.
She's great.
Yeah.
Which leads us to our segue of...
Oh, yeah.
It took us a minute to get here.
It did take us a minute. Was unfollow medical advice. Because we realize now we
now learned our lesson.
Yeah, we're now learning our lesson. Like you realize you go to your doctor and they tell you, whatever you're feeling. Like, for example, my very first time going to an OB, I had a white male as an OBGYN, and I was maybe 14, 15. And I had painful cycles. Like it was really bad. Like, and I didn't realize I wasn't living through this alone, but, like it would be so bad where I'd be vomiting and cramping and I would just have to skip school for 2 or 3 days.
Lord.
And I'm like, okay, maybe something's like wrong with me. And I go to the doctor and he's like, oh, it's just dysmenorrhea. I'll put you on birth control, regulate it. You're good to go.
It's called dysmenorrhea.
Dysmenorrhea, and it just literally means painful periods. Oh. That's it.
Yeah.
But
quick
and it did, like, I think he put me on Loestrin, which was Loestrin with iron. I remember it because it came like in a little green packet. Yeah. And
they're dismissing you. That's what
dismiss me. Because my mom was like, birth control, are you sure? And he was like, well, if you want her to stop
birth control. Yeah.
Because my mom was like, "Are you sure birth control?" Right. And I mean, that's when I started taking birth control at like 14, 15 years old. And it wasn't until I became an adult and I found my own OB. I have Dr. Alexis with Texas Health. She's at Southwest, and she's phenomenal. But she told me, like, have you considered, being tested and seeing if you have fibroids or any other kind of issues that might contribute to some of that pain that you're having? Because eventually I ended up getting off of birth control just because of the hormonal side effects and things like that. But you try diets, and I remember drinking a lot of water, keeping a light diet, and maybe increasing my exercise, and that kind of helps with the cramps. But like, they're still there, still a cycle, right? Yeah, it's still a cycle. It still hurts. I still have days where I'm feeling a little nauseous, but in my 30s, I've gotten it under control. But I just remember having a second opinion now at this point, 20 years later, where my doctor's like, yeah, I would have tried to test you, but I mean, who knows where medicine was back then. Back then is like, but thinking then, I'm like, I don't know why I didn't have a different doctor. Like, why not have a female examine me then at that time? I had a white man in between my legs just telling me that I needed birth control and that's what's gonna fix the problem. So I really wanted to kind of pose that question too. It's like, how comfortable and how do you feel now about asking for second opinions, now kind of removing that stigma that these doctors have gone to school for X amount of years, so they should know, but in truth, they really don't. Like, they're just guessing.
Trial and error.
Yeah, trial and error. They're scientists.
What it
so to speak. Yeah, they're just trying. They're just reading something in a book, thinking this might be it, but without proper testing and follow ups and like truly looking at my chart and understanding, like, no, I've never been active. I've never, like, I don't know what would tell you. Yeah, put her on birth control. So
who chose that OB for you? The insurance, like, it
was in network, and we lived in Illinois at the time. So my mom picked whoever was in network, whoever was closest, and that was when I started going to the doctor. When we moved back to Texas, it was a white woman, but it wasn't anything different. I kept hearing the same thing until I had my own, like, on my own insurance, and seeking a different doctor to kind of help me figure out what the root cause of it was, because the pain never stopped. It was always the same. I just dealt with it differently. Like, I just started taking Motrin, or I would take 3 or 4 Motrin and stuff like that, just to kind of because I can't miss work now. I got to pay my bills. I got to pay my bills.
Family to feed.
Yeah, like every month I'm like, I need 2 days off because my first 2 da's your girl is dying.
That was me too. I had to miss school, take off work. It was bad.
And I didn't understand it because my mom, she said hers wasn't like that. My grandmother, hers wasn't like that. Yeah. So I don't know what it could have been. Like, it's not hereditary. So I'm thinking maybe something else is wrong with me. So just again, getting that second opinion. But I'm just mad that it took, 20 years to have another doctor say, let's just test for this. Let's just see if this is an issue for you. And unfortunately it wasn't. It's more so just, I just have really painful cycles.
Yeah.
But, it's good to at least have somebody think outside the box and say, what about this? Yeah. This happens for Black women between the ages of, this and that. So just having somebody that's thoughtful and will at least encourage you to seek additional testing and stuff that also costs extra money. So just be prepared for that. Be prepared for that. None of that is
probably trying to save you money back then.
Yeah, none of that is free, unfortunately. It's like, we can get you tests, we can get you some tests and stuff, but that's extra. Blood work, all that stuff, extra.
Or maybe at least it made me feel like you're trying to make an effort to do something.
Yeah, I was like,
give me my options.
We can get the guessing and stuff, but we won't know for sure.
I'm gonna do what you say. Just give me my options.
Yeah, until we start taking some tests.
I'm gonna
do
what you say.
So that was also just a lesson learned, but now thinking about all the other things that you might want to consider, like for your heart health or your digestive health, and now you've had gestational diabetes and childbirth and all the things,
all the things
like
your man wouldn't do.
Ha! Like, how are you feeling about your selection for your physician and your OB? And
y'all know my story. I went through about 3 of them.
Calandra, every day I left. Calandra, how was your appointment? I left. I didn't even make it to the back.
Didn't even make it to the bike. However, I'm glad I'm really pleased with who I landed on.
Yeah.
My sister, I think I mentioned my sister had suggested her to me.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Woodis, my husband liked her. My mom loved her. Very pleased with her. Because this experience that I've had, like, I feel like if I didn't have a doctor who was really passionate about Black women's maternal health, I don't know where I'd be today.
Yeah.
Never would have made it. Never would have made it. But I'm here. I'm still here.
I'm still standing. I'm still strong.
I'm still here. Antoine Fisher and Gina, all in one.
Yeah.
But no, I think like, I'm getting these bills and stuff, and I'm like, okay. It's like pros and cons, right?
It is.
Because having a good doctor, like you said, they'll test you for whatever you need to be tested for.
Right.
But that bill gonna come knocking.
Come.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you feel good about knowing all the things. Like, my blood work is this, my lipids and all the things. Like, oh my God, I feel so empowered and educated. But then that bill come right behind you. Like, you know what? I really wish I didn't know.
Right.
And then it be past due so fast. Y'all just gave it to me. How we past due?
Collection.
So about that care credit. You remember that care credit you was telling me about? Can y'all?
Yeah, because I care now.
Charge it to that. Charge it to the game, or charge it to something. But just don't charge it to my Visa, please.
Yeah. Jesus, not the Visas.
Jesus paid it all.
He did.
The blood.
Paid it.
Yeah.
The blood still worked, just so y'all know.
My
blood don't work, but his blood worked.
Yeah, mine messed up, but the
blood of the lamb.
The lamb
still works.
Worthy is the lamb, okay? But yeah, no, I'm pleased with her. As far as like, I need a new PCP now because it's all the way in Irving, and I'm not there in Irving no more. So, but when you said when y'all start paying attention to all that stuff, really not until I was about 30, honestly.
Yeah,
like I got it.
Yeah,
and
it took me a minute
because when you're young in your 20s, like. Well, how often are you going to the doctor regularly?
Right.
Are you going to your regular physician for a checkup or for a physical every year? Unless you're a truck driver or something like that. Like if you don't have to, you probably won't.
Right.
The only thing I did regularly was go to the dentist for my cleaning every 6 months, and then I would go to my OB once a year, and that was pretty much it. And that was because my mom, had just kind of set that. Yeah, well, she set that cycle for me. Like, from a very young age, I'd always gone to the dentist every 6 months. So I knew as an adult, I needed to go every 6 months, keep my teeth clean, avoid getting cavities. And, they always tell you, oh, that's it's a good sign for any other issues that you might be having. You can always tell with your dental and all the things.
Right.
And
that's true.
Just making sure your teeth are clean and getting your free little toothbrush, and I go home.
I used to, going to the dentistry, they used to give you this whole little, like, a stash. They didn't fell off. Kind of like Sonic with the peppermint. When Sonic stopped giving the peppermint, I said, times is hard. Because they used to always get a little peppermint. It hurt my heart when I didn't get a peppermint back in 2018.
That little peppermint.
But yeah, that and mint industry. But yes, I've always done the regular dental cleaning, taking advantage of that stuff. And of course, it was great to be able to leave work early. But yeah, it's just that's easy to do. Like finding a dentist is easy.
Yeah,
but having to find like other kind of providers.
Yeah, primary care.
It's like I'm lost.
Yeah, and nowadays some of the doctor's office, like they have DNP, they have those nurse practitioners. And I'm like, I'm not 100. Like, and I know nurses are, they're bedside, so they see more things, they know more things, and I know that like as far as doctor nurse like. They're probably neck and neck as far as knowledge goes, but for whatever reason, that white coat, that doctor just, I don't know. It just does it for me. I'm like, well, can the doctor still see me now? Or is it just the DNP? Like, we just gonna stop here. Like, you're not finna go get them and just review. Look, let's talk. But
that's the thing now.
Yeah, it's happening a lot. And then because I work at Texas Health, we have those Breeze urgent cares, and a lot of those urgent care centers, they have DNPs there, not necessarily like doctors, physicians. So, I mean, granted, I know DNPs are still considered doctors of nursing, but it's different. And I just wish that, somebody put out a PSA and some education, be like, hey, y'all, like they can still do the same thing. They can prescribe things. But for whatever reason, I just feel like there's a stigma that I have there. I'm like, I still need to see Dr. Chacon. Where is he?
Pediatric offices. It ain't nothing but practitioners. And
yeah, I mean, and I don't discriminate, honestly, because I feel like,
what you know is what you know. If you went to school, passed the test, but
PCP, like my PCP, she's a NP.
She's a DNP. Or
what
nurse. I mean, it's a doctor,
primary care physician.
Oh, no, I mean the DNP.
Oh.
Because I know she's a nurse practitioner, and I found her on the Black group, the Black providers group.
Yeah,
her husband plugged her in there, and
wow.
I liked her.
Yeah,
she was cool. She's about our age, but I feel like you barely see doctors anyway.
Mm-hmm. My PCP is
except the OB. Like I saw her every time.
Oh yeah,
but yeah. You barely see doctors anyway. So I'm like,
like
even with Judea's doctor, like the first 2 months, the first 2 appointments, he was so busy that we had to see his NP. And I liked her a lot. Yeah,
that's
and then
we
finally met him, and he was cool too.
Pediatric, you rarely see the doctor. Like you're most likely going to see a nurse practitioner.
Yeah, and I don't mind because even my OB, like when she was like, "Do y'all have a pediatrician for Judea?" And I said, "Yeah." My sister-in-law, who's also a NICU nurse, she recommended somebody, and she goes, "Oh, nurses always know." And I like that she has that attitude because there's no beef, right? So just you heard it from a good doctor at that. Nurses always know, and that made me feel better about seeing the NP. So
I love it when there's nurses that are they become DNPs after having spent X amount of years bedside, because that tells you that they have all that knowledge. But sometimes lately there are a lot of nurses that are flowing right out of school and jumping right into these master's programs and going so on and so forth. So it's like, I also would like to know that you spent X amount of years. Yes. And I know they have to do their residencies and all the things, but it just makes me a little bit more comfortable.
I get that.
But again, it's also a preference thing too. Yeah. Which also kind of leads me to my follow-up question about having, Black providers and maybe specifically only having Black providers. Right now my OB is like, my OB and my PCP recently are now my Black providers, but my dentist is still a white male. My therapist, Black female. Oh, I didn't realize I did that. Well, anyway, my follow-up question was like, how do you guys feel about, only having a Black professional as your primary care physician and, for all your specialties and things like that?
I don't have to, although... like I sought after a Black OB, maternal health. We all know how that is for Black women.
Right. Yeah. That is something that I feel like we all kind of need to consider. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just knowing that they would take the extra step to understand like the Black woman's plight, if you will, and what we go through and biologically.
The mortality rate these days.
Yeah,
terrible.
And just how different. And like, I don't know about y'all, but I just remember reading about like how it was perceived. What was that?
That we can tolerate
that
more
we
pain.
Can tolerate more pain. Yeah, and I was like, I wonder, like, have I been somewhere where a physician thought like, oh yeah, she can handle that pain? Because I'm like, I can't, I can't for real. So. Right. I need you to treat me like how treat me like how you treat that one over there. If you think she can't handle that pain, I can't handle it either. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I don't have to have a Black dentist. Like, I'm not worried about that. It's dentistry is pretty streamlined, I think. Okay. Unless something crazy was to happen. Yeah. God forbid.
I don't have to have all Black either, but my dermatologist is Black.
Okay. Oh, I don't have a dermatologist.
I do go to a Black dermatologist.
I feel like I need to do that too. Yeah.
My mom, she's had the same dermatologist, but he's not Black. And my cousin has him, Dr. Pedro. He's been in practice for probably over 50 years. And she loves him.
I go to Dr. Woodburn. His daughter owns the practice now.
Ain't he on Arthur? Oh, that's Ratburn.
Stop.
I used to see Dornicia Carter. I used to see her back in the day. She's out in Frisco now, but she's good. Dornicia. I saw her at a Beyonce concert, my first concert. I was like, wait, is that my dermatologist?
She can afford it.
Hey, girl. She had to be have too.
Yeah. That's cool. But
I don't have to have all Black. Yeah. My first OB for Haven, my delivery, she was white. Worst experience ever.
I was gonna say, we know how that went.
Worst lady ever. But she was recommended to me, so that was crazy.
By who?
One of my coworkers.
Oh.
But my last two, one was, I want to say she was like Indian, and then the other one was Chinese, I think. They were amazing. Yeah. They were amazing. Even though they weren't Black, they took very, very good care of me. But they were also minorities too. So,
Well, yeah.
It ended up working out, but I wouldn't trade them at all. They were great.
That's good. Yeah. Because I don't discriminate.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they do take oaths, and some of them are very passionate about what they do, and that's what I appreciate the most. But that specific niche, after having to dismiss several of my OBs,
had to dismiss them. You're dismissed.
I said, let me just go ahead and
get me. Yeah.
I do think it's situational though. Like you say, you're a therapist. Would you feel comfortable talking to a white lady about Black women's struggles? Not saying they can't give you good advice, but that's probably one where it's like you may want a woman of color, or
I had to bounce. I had 3 different therapists before I got the one I have now, and I love Shaniqua now. Or sorry, her name is Shaniqua.
Black about black.
Yeah, but she cool. She educated. She's very very smart.
Yeah.
Okay,
mine is black too.
Yeah, and I love her, but no, my very first therapist was a white woman, but I got it through like that EAP, Employee Assistance Program.
Kiara's about to go through that. Should I tell her to be careful?
Well, yeah, I just think like,
listening.
We listen, we don't judge. I told them kind of what I was looking for, and then they just spat out this woman, and I just it was right out. Well, they just told me, hey, she's available, because I told them, it was right after my mom passed when I was still working at Mercedes, and they were like, this is who we we work with, we'll send you there. And she was right out for Camp Bowie, and I remember going in there, and like she was very like I guess she thought she could just solve my problems, and like I don't want therapy like that. Like maybe you feel like you got to be able here and tell me what I got to do next. Like I don't know what the difference between a life coach and and maybe she's a life coach. I don't know, but it was very much giving life coach, and I was like, this ain't it. Like I just want you to listen to me. Just listen to me. Understand what I'm going through. Yeah. Because she's like, oh, you're responsible for your brother. Like, who told you to do that? Why would you do that? Like, well, hold on, ma'am.
Out the gate hot.
Yeah, because you're coming accusatory, and it's not your business. How about that?
Different styles there, because some people, I noticed Jonathan, like his therapist, he be taking notes and he be having homework. Look, I didn't sign up to work.
I came here to bend and leave.
Yes.
Bend and leave. Okay,
so that's what I do with my therapist.
Yeah,
and she has a black owned. I mean, she's the owner of her practice out in Las Colinas, and I was able to I was adamant about going in person rather than virtual. Yeah, because I'd just be looking all over the place. Now I have to do virtual because I don't live over there anymore, but I'm familiar with her now. But I mean, I think I'm not about to spend extra time explaining to you about what we be going through. Yeah. So yes. That I needed that. Yeah. I need that.
Yeah. I think it's very situational.
Yeah. And I don't know what it is. Dr. Alfred, let me put some respect on her name. She took the time to go through my intake form and really get a good understanding about who I am. Yeah. Yep. And my background and what brought me to her, which is grief and loss and dealing with a lot of, big sister things. Yeah. And then we were able to kind of work through all of, I don't want to say issues, but just life situations that I've been dealing with, and then how I can not necessarily freeze or kind of retreat, because that was the issue that was happening for me, is that I would retreat whenever things would get too much for me or overwhelming, and then everybody asked me, "Are you okay? You good?" I'm good. I'm chilling. She's like, "Well, what's the issue with just telling people you're not okay? What's the problem with you doing that?" And she would give me exercises like that. When people ask you how you doing, just tell them the truth. If you're not okay, tell them you're not okay. I still, struggle with that, but I appreciate her approach much better than how I had
trying to tell you what to do.
Yeah, just tell me, whew, girl, I'm just a trip over all my words, trying to tell me what to do.
Brittany almost grabbed the mic.
I almost, because I was like, nah, I don't and I think what Mercedes gave me 6 free sessions with this lady. I barely made it to 3. I was like, ooh, okay, because I'm I don't, free or not, I can't, this is not helping me. I still leave with the same amount of stress and aggression and grief, and I'm still sad, and I'm still not eating, and all the things, and I'm like, this ain't working for me, boo. I got to go. She gonna drive me to the bottle.
That's
I got
a good gauge.
Got to go.
Right to the bottle.
Drive me to the bottle.
Though, when you say how you feel, how you feel after the session, it makes a big difference.
Yeah, either I have a good cry and I'm good, and I can move on, and I leave it there. I want to leave it there. Whatever is on my chest, I want to leave it there. And sometimes I pick up more stuff, because I be like, I can't believe why is she coming at me like that? Worse. Like she making it worse. Like, although, like, I guess in the grand scheme of things, you know, she like, why? Like, who told you to do that? And why? Like, those are questions I probably need to be asked after I know you.
Yeah.
But like,
take me on a date first.
Take me on a date first for you just get to
buy me dinner first.
Yeah, for you get to slicing and dicing how I'm doing my life. But you know,
slicing and dicing.
Yeah, she's slicing and dicing and getting real accusatory. Like I just chose life all the way wrong. Like you like. Gosh. Man, I'm just doing the best I can with what I got. Okay,
like, girl, I can picture you just flinching.
That's funny.
But that's interesting though, because there are so many different styles of therapy. You know, because I'm like, should I be having homework? Like I be seeing him walk with his little tablet when he done with therapy, and I'm like, am I doing something wrong?
But I feel like your therapist probably, they know y'all by now.
Yeah,
she know you ain't about to do no homework. She know you ain't like
girl, homework.
Let's not right.
You need to do homework. Remember what I'm telling you today, so I don't have to tell you again in 2 weeks.
She remembers everything, and it's crazy to me because I'm like, I barely see her write things down, but she remembers. She's like, oh yeah, she does. The time when that family member that your friend that I'm like, oh wow, you remember everything.
You gotta man, being a therapist probably gotta be dope because you get all the tea.
Yeah, she probably be like, she'd be like, what? She always tells me, text me if you need me in between our appointments, because she's a concierge therapist and she's getting her PhD right now.
Oh, nice.
So she's she's doing extra stuff and things like that, and she's a wife. She serves at church. Like she and I have a lot of similarities, and we know a lot of the same people. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
that is.
But
crazy.
That's another thing. Get somebody that's kind of like congruent with like your lifestyle. They understand what you're going through.
So you don't have to over explain all your decisions and things. Like that's one thing I appreciate about my doctor is that she understands now like some of my drive and reason for how I move through life. And when I have issues, like, okay, well let's talk about it. Like, and we work through a couple of exercises and I'm usually good to go. Like as far as assignments and things, like we don't really do that. Because if you give me some homework, baby, I'm not.
It ain't getting done. Yeah, I'm not in school no more.
Yeah. And I'm grown, and I'm paying you.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
Last time I paid somebody for homework, I mean, it's Sally Mae, and
we don't like her.
Yeah, and we still at odds, but whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yikes. Okay. Because
she ain't get my money. I'm telling you that right now. Sally,
take away my money.
Mustang Sally, get lost.
Stuff is about to start changing.
Jesus just in a couple of days.
Yes,
just in a couple of days.
Year Jubilee.
Yeah, it's the save plan I heard is gone. So y'all better figure out what y'all gonna do.
They did Jonathan wrong though.
No,
because he paid off his stuff, and then that thing came out with Joe Biden. You can get your money back. He got his money back, but now they're trying to overturn all that stuff.
No.
Oh wow.
I be like, you snooze, you lose, sucker.
Yeah, I'm saying we taking this to court.
Okay.
Yeah,
changing my identity.
Get it back in blood, but knowing who obviously might try to get it back in blood.
Yeah, because they something else with that. Like it ain't our fault that whoever was in the presidency overturned all that. And then now here you go.
They ain't gonna see a dollar from y'all.
Not one. He gonna pay it. He probably gonna pay it.
Yeah, it's like I got to go ahead and buckle down because I'm not finna Y'all not finna hear me
shower down.
Yeah, be messing with my dividends in the future. Have me out here trying to sell a house, and they be like, "Psych, you thought you was getting all that money at closing? No, you're not. Sorry, sucker. No, thank you. So I gotta go ahead and get right because you just never know where they get the dipping. I
don't want to judge you if you didn't, but
no, I'm I went to school.
Just say can't be me.
But I honestly thought some of it would be forgiven. Like I just thought some of it.
Yeah, we thought.
I talking to Kiera, I was like, let me see if my school lost accreditation or something. let me just see. Like UTA ain't never lost accreditation.
UTA, girl.
Like, they lost accreditation when I was there from 2000. So do they count? Give me they didn't. I was just saying. I'm just trying to find some claims so I can knock some of that money off.
Knock it down.
That y'all think I owe.
Yeah.
That y'all think I owe.
Keyword thinking.
That's crazy.
It's like, why did y'all?
It don't make sense though. Like,
y'all tell me I could defer it and then never mind.
But it's like
Brittany, I think it's been deferred. It did its job.
I didn't defer it 10,000 times, and they said not this time.
Not this time.
I said
not
okay.
Tonight.
Well,
good luck.
Defer me.
Okay, house paid out, got your card. Go put it on the credit. Go and do what you gotta do.
Real big.
Everything
real big.
Debt real big.
Debt real big.
But the Lord will make a way somehow.
Cover me.
Yeah.
Cover me, Lord.
Deliver
now
me.
We need a unfollow me student loan GoFundMe.
Help us.
But you know what? It don't matter. I ain't worried about it.
That's
the problem now.
Sad about it.
I hope they listening to y'all right now.
Oh God.
Oh, they think they slick.
Why would you hope that? Praying on my downfall.
Praying on your downfall.
We said on the other episode a long time ago. I remember saying, for somebody might be praying. Really said, what's for me is for me.
The student loans gonna be for you. Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
That's
you gotta laugh to keep from crying because, like
Nicole
said,
the
same rope you climb up on, they hang you with.
They
like,
hang.
We
Come
needed
on
that.
now.
We needed that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now y'all trying to.
And now they trying to hang you.
Trying to have us. Y'all trying to have us, and we try to have the money. But yeah. Say lie.
Say lie.
Say less.
Child. We here. We were talking about healthcare and second opinions and
how did we get here?
Advocating for yourself, and then we skirted off. And
because therapy, and I'm sure we talk about therapy. I mean, what we owe in therapy sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't because
insurance real good.
Yeah.
So my sessions are covered.
Mine are now that we switched to United. At first, I was just paying using my HSA, but when I switched to United, I said, let me see if she in network.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I did because she is now.
Shout out to the the searches and things. United Health has a good little search where you can search by your area.
I had them when I was working at T-Mobile.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not mad that we switched from Blue Cross now.
Yeah.
Really?
First I was nervous, but I mean, things are looking up.
Things are looking up.
Because I always considered like Blue Cross like the upper echelon of insurance. But my mom had always had United. She had United when she worked with Southwest, and I was always covered. I didn't have any issues, but I just remember thinking, I got the better end of things with Blue Cross. Like I had good doctors. I had good policies, good programs. I would have like these little kickback programs if you go exercise or eat right or go to the doctor. Yeah. United Health at least my hospital that I work with, we have those programs too where you can make a little extra money if you go do
I've been doing that. Yeah, thanks to you.
Yeah, go do your blood work. And then shout out to you told me about the gym membership that you can use through insurance. So I am happy with United Health, but I honestly thought that Blue Cross was better, prior to. But now that I've been with United for a minute, I'm good with United.
Yeah.
It works. I've never had an experience with Cigna or Aetna, so that
don't even get me started on Aetna.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot of folks that has Cigna and Aetna, so I can't speak to Cigna and Aetna. But
my mom has Cigna.
What's the other one? I think it's Ambetter, and then
they said I am better.
Ambetter. Is it Molina? There's a few others, Molina's, and then that's when I think you get off into the weeds.
That's like Spirit and Frontier.
Yeah,
that's you got your American,
like.
You got your Southwest, and then you got
yeah.
That's kind of how I look at it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I ain't never heard of them.
Oh, yeah. You hot garbage. Because when you start talking about, your things that are automatically covered, you go to your 6 weeks, your preventative. There we go. Your preventative appointments are usually always covered. And then when you start going in for other things, that's when the cost starts to creep up and you try to see, what they pay. Is it 30 cents on the dollar or 20 cents on the dollar or whatever the case is. But it's just been a nightmare trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
though.
it is. It's so confusing.
And in the meantime, you still need coverage so you can go to the doctor. And the older we get, the more doctors we need to see, the more frequently we need to be tested, blood work done, and it's just all kinds of
riff-raff.
Yeah, all kinds of riff-raff that flows along with being an adult. And you're like, why didn't nobody tell me?
Then them habits start catching up to you. And you're like,
but I still feel like we're learning at a good age, though. Like we're in these mid-30s. We good.
We're learning at a good age, but it is so much.
It is so much.
It's so confusing that I think that's why a lot of people stall in learning. Yeah. Because it's like, where do I begin and what does this mean? So I think the intimidation factor of the information that you're coming across is it can be so engraved that it's like, okay, I'll get to it one day. Yeah. Because when Open Enrollment come out and they do the little presentations, I'm like,
oh my God. And they overwhelm you with so much information. Yes. And then, most people will come in. It's like, bottom line, how much you taking out my check? How much is it? How much is it? Okay, well, give me the cheapest one. And then you realize the cheapest one means you don't get to go to the doctor that much. You don't get to go to the doctor that much unless you have some extra cash.
You get to satisfy Uncle Sam, but you do not get to go.
So just like I'm not well versed with insurance, but I'm just saying pay attention and just make sure that you got the coverage that you need. And on worst case scenario, that PPO, just get everything so you're not getting so you're not getting stuck out with some $30,000 bill.
Sign up for a HRA or HSA.
Oh yeah.
United had HRA, so they matched. They gave us $1,000 a year.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
And so
running the CVS and all the, or you can use it anywhere, right?
Yeah, you can use it anywhere. Any medical expense. I was using it on Amazon.
Girl,
I was using it everywhere.
Amazon Health now. I didn't know you could order pharmaceuticals and stuff from them. I was like, wow, like this is crazy.
It comes fast,
where life is going.
Yeah,
where they have like these specialty pharmacies where you can just get
GLP-1.
You get your drugs.
Is that where people get it from now?
Yeah, like it's just compounded in the pharmacy. Yeah.
Oh. Over the counter?
No, not over the counter. Oh, but it's just like, easy to get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they want that moolah,
that munyon.
But you know what? Wow, this was so informative. If I didn't know this stuff and I was listening, I'd be like, I love this podcast.
Right. Yeah, I love it.
I love it here.
And or maybe I think our listeners are probably just like, yeah, I deal with this stuff too. Like,
yeah,
it's relatable.
I also have to figure out insurance and what's the best policy for me. And then I could only imagine for folks that have kids too, like how you have to make sure you got all the coverage for them, and now you just see your check.
Don't let your stuff expire.
More stuff just grabbing at your check because you got to have coverage for the children, or if you're a caregiver for your parents.
Dentist every year. They gotta get checkups every birthday, like
eye doctor, and
physicals,
physicals.
Yeah.
See, that's too much.
So you gotta make sure your insurance is tight.
Yeah,
you really do.
It's too much.
It's a lot.
It's like how do we even go to work? Like, gotta do all this stuff.
We worked for that very reason.
Yeah,
that's it.
So I gotta be interested in learning about the evolution of insurance, because who just said we just gonna tax you a little check? Like, why can't I just go to the United office and be like, look, y'all, I want to go to the doctor maybe twice a year just for regular maintenance stuff, and then I just
probably political.
I need some support just in case something big happened. But just so you know, the last few years ain't nothing big been happening. So I just feel like you should lower the price off the strength of my health.
Right.
Okay?
Like car insurance got the forgiveness.
Yeah.
If I ain't go to the doctor this year, y'all need to give me some credits for next year.
Yeah. Knock it back.
And it could be really, it's probably political like everything.
Yeah.
I don't know if people know this, but like a lot of the reason why moms have to return to work like the 6 to 8 weeks is because the companies that make formula for babies, they lobbied so hard in the political arena to where they didn't want breastfeeding. They didn't want moms breastfeeding because they could stay home later. Like if breastfeeding was like the end all be all or the big kahuna of feeding your child, then people wouldn't buy formula. So they lobbied really hard in the political arena. So because it has so much political influence, now it's like that standard.
And
6
we
to 8
still
weeks.
do it.
Dang you, Similac. It's probably them. Infamil, Similac, all those
ruined our lives.
I mean, it come in handy when you got to supplement a little bit though.
Yeah, well, I need them to not be
top dog. And I can see how legislation, like how they can get in there and
like
start moving their weight around for money and not realizing like you playing with people's lives.
Just like life insurance.
Oh yeah,
that's a scam too.
Don't get me started.
You got one little ailment and they ready to we can't cover you, or your coverage gonna be super high.
One little ailment. I stubbed my toe.
Yeah, they okay. That'll be $300 a month.
Yeah, go get that little checkup and we gonna see how much if we gonna give you something. But they give people like a person like gets checked up and they're like super healthy. They give like so much, like they'll give you a higher like policy amount. That's crazy.
Me and Dante both got $1 million, and I was like, why? But it's because there's no health issues.
That's what's up.
Come on, look at y'all being healthy.
Don't tell the kid. No.
Okay, let me not tell him about his.
Because they might knock y'all off.
Very well may. Very well may. I probably shouldn't have said that on here because don't nobody come trying
looking
to get close to me and trying to slide their name on that policy.
Stop.
I want to be in your will.
We use the same insurance person that I think my grandma used. My mom uses him. He insures my entire family.
Is that MetLife or?
I don't know it's like he does Lincoln Heritage and then Mutual of Omaha.
Oh, okay.
And one more. I can't remember. Mutual. Somebody Mutual.
Okay. So informed.
So he just does them all, I guess. So we got like a few policies.
Okay.
Wow, we sound so informed on here.
So informed. We're literally adults, guys.
I know, it's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Or at least just figuring out how to do this for our, for the people that we're leaving behind too. So it's good. Look at us.
Everybody don't know.
Look at us doing this.
Look at us.
We're grown-ups.
A whole 45 minutes of just like no riffraff, real stuff.
All right. Well, we need to add some riffraff to close this out. It's too serious for me.
Stop.
But I mean, sometimes you gotta get serious.
You're right.
To live life.
Right. It's real serious.
What Haven say? No love, no life, no love.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my baby.
But we thank y'all for listening in. Y'all. We hope that you took something from this.
Yeah, and all the healthcare providers and medical office assistants and receptionists, y'all chime in. Shoot, let us know.
Give us some tips.
I'm curious.
We need some tips.
What y'all be writing on those charts? So before that have y'all calling us back, be like, you owe. You be like,
Give us some loopholes. How do we get out of these bills?
That's a good question.
Yeah, help us.